put on. We'll swing in here real quickly and talk to the winner. They call the Cowboy from Apex, North Carolina. Yes, Dwight Sauls. How about it, race fans? What a show. Man, that was one hell of a race. I was literally having a conniption and calling it in the book. And, man, lap traffic was making that race seem special between you and Bobby Lofton. Talk about it in the cockpit.
Yeah, it was turned out a lot better than the first one. Although, I can't go far enough to say how much I think my guys, Tony, Kevin, Tim, the Gilberts come over and help. Everybody just jumped in and helped get his car back together. It was drivable. It was awesome. As far as Bobby goes, Bobby kind of snuck up on me in some traffic there and played some games. But, hey, if he wants to play the games, I'll play them back.
Well, I mean, yeah, actually, in his defense, he wasn't trying to do it intentionally. Lap cars got in the way, and you had to negotiate, and he had to negotiate. And I think he tried to put the chrome horn to you a couple of times to get around him, but then, you just set sail in your own world once you cleared him. And I got to give props to the lap cars because even though they were in the way of you guys and the leaders, you were still racing, and you were still trying to clear them, and you did really good.
Oh, yeah. It's all about, like I said, it's bringing these things home in one piece, unlike the first race. God, it'll be it again, but, yeah.
What happened to your car, by the way, in the first race you were in?
Well, when they had the accident coming up in there, it just tore all my ductwork and everything, knocked my front end way out of tow and stuff like just general repair stuff. And so we finally just stripped everything off of it and said, let's just go old school.
There you go. Got anybody you want to thank sponsor-wise?
Absolutely. I want to thank Apex Heating Hair, Unlimited Graphics, and especially want to thank Randy Renfro Race Cars.
Randy Renfro.
He's my old bud, and he gives me all kinds of advice and help when I need it.
Always good seeing you guys. Congratulations, y'all. Hey, a good job for the driver in car number 21. They call the Cowboy, Dwight Sauls. One more race remains. We saw the modifieds. Now we get ready for the Sportsman. 30 laps and the final race before the sun sets on a Saturday night in Dillion. Ron Barfield, back up to you upstairs.
Splits with Nationals coming up next here at the Dillion Motor Speedway. We'll get it all done before the line has to come on. So anyway, we're getting ready to race here at Dillion Motor Speedway. Michael Austin, big man, he's 69 years old, isn't he? Michael Austin, big man, he's 69 years old. We'll start getting everything off the race track. We'll get the race ready to go here. We'll get the 21 car to the station area. We'll get ready to roll them off.
Hey, Ron, and something I just found out a few moments ago, Bobby Lofton behind the wheel of that car, number 23 modified, has not raced in 30 years. Of course, one of the Lofton modified names synonymous to open wheel racing, but first time in 30 years racing here at Dillion, got himself a top 3 finish in second.
Some energy drinks want to scare you. Some even want to bully you around. And the others, they're just blowing smoke. Packed with vitamins B3, B5, B6, and B12, the new HiQ energy drink comes available in 4 exciting flavors. Skyberry Fusion, Apple, Coconut Fruit Punch, and Lemon Lime. Natural caffeine, no preservatives, no crash, no bull. HiQ Energy Drink. Wings are for birds.
Now back to live coverage on the CRN Sports Network.
One more race remains here at Dillion Motor Speedway. Remember, the next events here at Dillion Motor Speedway will be on April 12th and 13th. April 12th and 13th will be the next race events here at Dillion Motor Speedway. Go to DillionMotorspeedway.com for all the information. The official website, DillionMotorspeedway.com, is DillionSpeedway.com. And again, the next race will be April the 12th and 13th. A great schedule, including race number 1 of the Mid-Atlantic Street Stock Series. They'll be at Richmond for a non-points all-star race next weekend in Richmond, Virginia. The Mass Street Stock Points race number 1 will be here. Race number 3 of the Challenger AR Points will be here on April the 12th and 13th. Plus, the USAC Midgets, the United States Auto Club Midget Series will be here. Late models, mini cups, pure stock 4, all April 12th and 13th here at Dillion Motor Speedway. So make sure you join us for those events now. But out of further ado, here is your official starting lineup for the final race of the 2019 Southern Vintage Nationals as the sun sets here in Dillion. 30 laps on the pole. The Sportsman Nationals. On the pole and to all right, race fans, on the pole in car number 67 in the Chevelle from Enroll, North Carolina. That's going to be Greg Warren in 67. Starting second, car number 78, the Oldsmobile Cutlass out of Garner, North Carolina. 78 of Todd Langdon. Starting third from Spartanburg, South Carolina, Shane Terry in car number 5. And starting fourth will be Chris Warner from Mooresville in car 19, followed by Ronnie Hobbs in the H1 from Newton Grove. Next row, Bobby Granger in the 12, Carlton Sharp in the 68 machine. Then we're going to have Dennis Andrews in car number 4 from Silver City. Is that Siler City or Silver City? Silver City, North Carolina. Followed by the Hutch Charles Webb out of Shelby in the Money Car Chevelle. Other cars in the race include Dwayne Parks in the 18 from Reedsville and his Ford, the Chevelle, of Bill Led in the 07 from Statesville. He won earlier tonight. Chris Hicks from Powhatan, Virginia in 63, number 6. And Greg Butcher from Chevelle, Moxville, North Carolina in the 0. So there is your lineup for the... Wait a second, I need that one back. There you go. There's your lineup for the final race of the night. Coming up here. The lights are extinguished around the speedway. One more race remains. You can go get some more peanuts. Oh, you changing the list again? Got new drivers. They flip-flopped each other. Here we go. Last one of the night, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you enjoy it. Carolina Sunset, final race. We're underway. The Sportsman feature here for the Southern Vintage Race Car Nationals at Dillon, South Carolina. Todd Langdon tried to get a jump on the start, but they come to the line. Trouble, turn 4. One car spins. It's the money man. And I don't mean Ted DiBiase either. Charles Webb, the Hutch, goes around in turn 4. They did get one lap scored, so caution is out. Hutch goes around the money man. Looks like he doesn't have any damage on the car. Maybe possibly about a flat spot of the tires, if anything. Remember, our next race here at Dillion Motor Speedway will be on April 12th and 13th. The Mid-Atlantic Street Stock Series will be here. Late models will be here. And the USAC Midgets. They got a big Silver Crown show at Memphis International Raceway today. One lap is scored. Cars are coming to pit road, including the money man of Charles Hutch. He's the one that put us under caution. Charles Webb, I'm sorry. The 68 car is also on pit road. That's Carlton Sharp. That's a new race car, right? Making his debut, first time racing. That's a nice looking car, too. Got the racing stripes on that Ford Mustang out of Greer, South Carolina. That's around the neck of the woods where I'll be at tomorrow. I'll be at Cherokee Speedway in Gaffney working with MAV TV for the March Madness. And I'm not talking about basketball either. I'm talking about the big race that they call March Madness. So we'll get ready to come for the restart in just a few moments. My apologies. Ted DiBiase's back out on the track. Charles Hutch Webb. Remember, all of these sanctioning bodies have respected websites and social media. You can go to their respected social media website pages. Just Google search them. SouthernGroundPounders.com, I think, is their website. Then you got Bell & Bell Vintage Race Cars. East Coast Flathead Fords. Palmetto Vintage Car Racing, Carolina Vintage Racers Association. And a partridge and a pear tree. Here we come, back to green. One lap in of 30. The All-Star race here at the Vintage Southern Nationals for the Sportsman Division. Off of turn 4, back to the line. The 19 leading the way. Nice looking machine there of Chris Werner. Chris Werner out in front. Side by side, those machines battle. Warner off of turn 4. Todd Langdon sits in second. Third is the number 07. Look out, Tiger. Tony the Tiger in that car. What a scare for Bobby Granger. He saved it, though. Moving up to fourth now, or actually he's in fifth. Here's your top 4. Nestled under a blanket, led by Butcher on that car. Back to 1 and 2. Up the racetrack is going to be that 19 machine. Chris Werner from Mooresville, followed by Todd Langdon. Then it's the 07 of Bill Lett from Statesville. He won earlier this afternoon. Then it's Butcher. And if I remember correctly, Lett and Butcher got some history because they were the ones racing side by side in that race that Lett won. And Butcher's closing in on him. Lap traffic in the way of your leader, the 19. Werner clears him as they go back to turn 1. Oh, we got a problem. Tony the Tiger's in trouble. Bobby Granger on pit road of the Tiger 12. From Ash, North Carolina, problems on his machine. 7 laps in of 30. The main event, the last race of the night. the afternoon.